In today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how to become better at Fortnite. Hey guys, welcome back to another video of CDV, and today I'm going to be showing you the best ways to improve. Whether you're a controller scrimmer or a keyboard and mouse player, I have the best tips. This video will be split into two parts. The first part will be for controller players, and the second part will be for keyboard and mouse players. Just before we get into this, as always, please leave a like and a sub. It really doesn't cost you anything at all, and it helps me grow so much. Without any further ado, let's jump into the video. As a lot of you may know, I'm not a controller player myself, but I've spoken to many people, including pros, so I can get the best guide for you guys to improve. So, the first tip, jumping straight into there, you know what it is on this channel, is the lower your dead zone, the better your aim assist is. Now, this works for linear and exponential. It's not just one or the other, it works for both. Say, if you have a 5% dead zone on your controller, your aim assist will be more in tune, and so you can hit more shots. But there's also a downside to that. That's why everyone doesn't have it. You can get stick drift. If you have a low dead zone, you will get some stick drift, which just means you probably already felt like this. You've already probably felt this before. It means that your character just like looks around without you even touching it. That's normal. But that's just because you have a low dead zone. I spoke to loads of pros. I've had a look at loads of professional players' dead zones, and I can say a sweet spot is around 7 to 9%. That's usually the sweet spot. Okay, so the next tip is about what kind of weapons you controller players need to use. I've analysed, as I said once before, I've analysed many professional players, and I think you've made seen this yourself, but they always carry an SMG. Whether that be a normal SMG or Minus's mini drum gun, they will always carry it because it's just really strong with aim assist. This also is because that you can kill people faster with an SMG than, say, a high rarity pump. That's just fact, obviously, unless you one pump them. But as a controller player, you probably will be hitting most of your shots anyway, so you're better off just using a submachine gun. Not only a submachine gun, but also I recommend the tactical shotgun. I've seen a lot more pros use tactical shotguns over pumps if you're a controller. And yeah, I highly recommend the tactical shotgun and the SMG for your loadouts. Okay, so moving on to the last tip for controller, and it is what your playstyle needs to be. As a controller player, obviously you're at a disadvantage in building and editing, so you really have to rely on one thing, and it's your aim assist. So you must be playing aggressive, getting in people's boxes. Not only getting in people's boxes and playing aggressive, but you must play smart. If you tag someone for 20 across the map, no matter how good they are, and you chase them, that is grief your game and grief the other person's game. You must push whoever you tag, because all you need to do is get in their boxes and just hit them with your shotgun or SMG them, and it is a lot easier to kill someone with a controller and keyboard and mouse. So you must go in their boxes and W key. If you watch pro players like Unknown, he plays controller, and as you can tell, he W keys basically everyone he sees. This is because he trusts that him and his aim assist can do the job, so he can secure money, I guess. And now, finally, moving on to the second part of the video, and it is all about you keyboard and mouse players. For keyboard and mouse, my number one tip is to find your sensitivity. As a keyboard and mouse player, you only have one sensitivity and one sensitivity only. You don't have a build-in and editing sensitivity like controller players. All you have is your main sensitivity, and that's what you use for everything. So you must get it right. If your sensitivity is too low, you'll be good at aiming, but pretty bad at building and especially editing. But if you find that sweet spot, your aiming will be good, your editing will be good, and so will your building be good. So I recommend, as that sweet spot is a mid to high sense. I recommend watching one of its Jarion's videos. The video will be linked in the description, just to show what kind of what I mean by mid to high sense. He does some really good videos and helped me find my sense, which is, if you guys want to know, 800 DPI and 12%. The reason why I recommend a mid to high sense is because of the current meta, the box fight meta. This really relies heavily on flicking your shotgun and flicking around your builds, but also hitting your shots as well. Okay, and then the last tip for keyboard and mouse is what you should be prioritizing from your aiming, your building to your editing. If you spend like 2 days in creative, you'll probably master building on keyboard and mouse. Building is probably one of our best strengths, and it's the easiest thing to do as a keyboard and mouse player is to build. But editing, you kind of do the same, but it takes a bit longer. But aiming is what you really need to master. I've seen people place with like decent building, decent aiming, but like say below average building, below average aiming, but really, really good aim. And I've seen them earn money. I've seen them like earn thousands of dollars. It really, aim in this game doesn't seem like a lot, but it really is. If you can master aim, you can basically master the game. But how you might ask, how to master aim, I recommend grinding Kovacs. I recommend grinding creative courses. But yeah, that's really what I wanted to say, why you need to prioritize aim over everything. Okay guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope I don't know, made your day and helped for you guys improve. Make sure to drop a like and a sub. And if you're wondering where this footage is coming from, it's coming from my Twitch channel, which is CDB Was Taken. So please go follow that. I'll see all you guys later. Goodbye guys.